Hi, this is Julia with German 365. Today we are on episode 19 and we're going to talk about compound words. So I have an example for you. So we have chocolate, in German, die Schokolade. And if we wanted to have a piece of chocolate in English, I would have to make it a compound word. So I'm going to break a piece of chocolate off right here. And that we would call ein Schokoladenstück. So if it's a little tiny piece of chocolate, so little, then we can call it a Schokoladenstückchen or ein Schokoladenstückchen. So I think I gotta eat that now. So anyway, so compound words, you just put them together. In English, it's multiple words. Excuse me, so that was delicious. So ein Schokoladenstückchen would be one example for a compound word. Same thing we could do with coffee and a cup. So in English, it's a cup of coffee. So you have the relationship given by the of. In German, you put it together. There's my coffee in there. You don't see it. But you can just simply say die Tasse, der Kaffee. You want to put it together. So it's die Kaffeetasse. So the coffee comes first, then the cup, and it gets the article of the cup. Kind of cold. All right. Well, how do we do it? It's pretty easy. So we need at least two words that we want to combine. And those can be verbs, nouns, adjectives, really anything. Verbs, we take off the en marker and we might insert an s to bind or a plural n to bind the words that we have or that we're creating. So the first example, Beispiel A, goes back to the coffee cup that I was just talking about. So we have der Kaffee and die Tasse, and they combine into the one word, die Kaffeetasse. So how do we know if it's der, die, das, or the plural die? Well, simply look at the last word in the compound, and that will tell you the gender. So we see that here in the die Kaffeetasse. You can also add another word to the same example, and that would be the design of a coffee cup. So how do we do that? We still have der Kaffee, we have die Tasse, and we have das Design. Putting it all together, we simply get das Kaffeetassendesign. We add an N for the Tasse just to bind with the D and design, and there we go. That's how we do it überlong words too, like super long words. So we just keep adding words, really. Here's a brief example for that. So Beispiel C, we have der Katzenfutterdosendeckel. And that's simply a compound out of die Katzen, das Futter, die Dosen, und der Deckel. So it gets the der article from the last compound here. Here's a final example. In Beispiel D, we have das Verkehrswegeplanungsbeschleunigungsgesetz. Compound out of der Verkehr, add an S for the binding, die Wege, die Planung with a binding S, die Beschleunigung with a binding S, and finally das Gesetz. All right, I hope you found this helpful, and if you did, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for any future updates or other videos in the German 365 series. Thanks a lot!